The AFP will allege the man took explicit photos of 10 children aged between 5 and 6 over a 3-year period, 2021 to 2024. These children were allegedly in his care at 6 USH services where he worked. Today, court orders were lifted, so we can now talk about this investigation. The non-publication order issued by the court was to allow our investigators the time to carefully work through all the available evidence to establish a full picture of the alleged offending. Victim identification is a painstaking and detailed process that can take months to carry out. It is crucial to make sure we identify all the victims and capture the evidence in a way that will stand up to the rigours of a criminal trial. Our experience has been that parents and carers can be very distressed when they learn of criminal and predatory behaviour through the media before police have spoken to them. Our process is victim-led. Simply put, the victims and their families are our key priority. If you have not heard from the AFP, it is because we have no evidence which has linked your family to this man's offending. It is important to note that this man remains in custody. This AFP investigation began in June 2024 after the detection of child abuse material on the dark web. A man was identified as being allegedly responsible for this material, and a search warrant was executed at his Artarmon home in September 2024. We allege the man refused to provide access to his electronic devices and was charged and refused police bail. He was then granted bail by the courts 5 days later. AFP digital forensics investigators were able to crack into the man's devices, and we found what we will allege is child abuse material. The man was re-arrested in October 2024 and charged with 13 offences, including 9 counts of using a child to produce child abuse material. This major offence carries a maximum penalty of 20 years imprisonment. From this point on, our victim identification process began in earnest as our investigators went through every image or video on his phones, his computers and his storage devices. In all, we had to examine 142,000 files on his devices, or 18.9 gigabytes. Not all those were child abuse material, but it shows the effort it took to thoroughly go through every single file.